Hello, folks. Hey, look at that. We are back. We've got the computer running. Hopefully the stock fan is not too loud in the background. Probably going to change that at some point. But it's time. Well, let's take a look over here. Okay, so it doesn't show. So anyway, last week we went 2 for 3. On the last day, got a hold by Finalizer, and that's what gave us the win. And it kept us barely in Kyber 2. So we're probably going to fall once 3 starts, but at least for this bye week, we're in Kyber 2, so a few extra crystals. So, let's do a roster review. It's been a couple months. So, first of all, we'll take a look at the favorites. We've got Maul in here because I decided that Relic 5 was not enough, so I'm going to run him up to Relic 7. I'm trying to boost up his mods a little bit. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll have to change that. His mods aren't great, but we're going to improve them. These guys were still slow farming, nothing too special there. Journey guide, as you can see, we've got this thing, the Greedo, and the Interceptor, all 7 stars. The characters are all done, so we are good to go when it comes back. We've also got quite a few crystals, so we will... I've got to decide if I want to power Leviathan up to 5, or if I want to wait and spend those crystals on the next profundity. I'm not sure. Probably put them on Leviathan just because. So 501st, nothing has changed. I haven't even touched their mods. They're all the same. Likewise, Bad Batch, nothing has changed. Bounty Hunters. Okay, so these guys being Relic 8, that's nothing new. That was done for the raid. Embo is the same. Greedo, we have been tweaking his mods to try and make him a little more survivable in the raid, but that's all we're doing with him. Alright, little pause there if you notice the music skip, so that right click will back out. These guys are all the same. Grief Karga is Relic 3. I believe that's nothing new. And everyone else is the same. And oh, look at that. Dad bod. Are any of these... No, none of these are... Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Gonna pump him up a little bit. Don't think I've ever used him anywhere. Clone Troopers, nothing has changed here. Captain Rex, I think I ran him up to 85 just so I could store mods on him. I will work on him, but he is far down on the list. These guys are Gear 12, nothing new there. Droids. Okay, so HK is up to 7. I don't remember if that was... that was partially for Leviathan and also for Afra. BT1 is Relic 7. Triple Z is still 5. I would like to make him 7, but... time. Sortie, we've got up to 5 for Leviathan, and we've got her speed up to only 312. It's not great, but it's, you know, it's not terrible, especially if she's with BB-8. L3, I think she's been at 3 for a while. IG-11 we put up to 3. That was for Sortie. And Imperial Probe Droid we've put up to 3. That's also for Sortie. It's not going to make a difference in 3s, but when 5s come back, those 2 being Relic 3 means the new Datacron set, they'll be able to use high-level Datacrons, so that's nice. Dark Trooper... I need to relic him, but I have other priorities. Sentinel Droid was just... I ran him up to 12 because I was like, I'll use a Sentinel Droid. Who's going to expect that? And then I started putting better units with Sortie. Empire. I don't think anything. I'm off getting to Relic 3. I did that during the 2 months. Nobody else has really moved. We've got 3 Inquisitorius there. Fifth Brother's next. He is Cantina, though, so he'll have to wait until I'm done with Maul. Got the rest of these bums up to Gear 12 just for Iden. And as you can see, 20 shards away from Third Sister. We are averaging between 30 and 40 shards a territory battle, so I will unlock her in a day or 2. Which is weird, because I'm going to be one of the few people that has her, but not Grand Inquisitor. So the current plan is to gear her up probably to Relic 5 eventually. I mean, it's going to take a while. But the plan is to gear her up, and then I'll have her to run with as the 5th with Vader. Generally, when I'm running Lord Vader, I've got Thrawn, Royal Guard, and Maul, and then the 5th, at least in GAC, as you've seen, has often been Tarkin or TIE Fighter pilot. And we don't have Trooper yet, Scout Trooper. Ewok, nothing's changed. Princess, again, run up just so I can put mods on her. First Order. First Order has not changed. Yeah, nothing going on there. Kylo is still modded for health. I know that's not a particularly common modding, but it's worked very well for me. Because he ramps, so, you know, get him the health so he can survive to ramp. Galactic Republic, what a mess. Not much has changed here, though. I think everybody's pretty much the same. We've got Cam at 3 and Yoda at 3. I'd like to get them higher. I'd like to get Kenobi higher, but, you know, priorities. Yeah, there's nothing special there. Geos haven't changed. They're the same as they've been for a couple years. Hutt Cartel, not much change. I mean, these guys have been at these levels for quite a while. Imperial Remnant, again, it's just them. Once we get the Snow Trooper, I might look back, or the Scout Trooper. I might do something, but again, priorities. Imperial Troopers is going to be the same. We've already seen them from Empire. Inquisitors, likewise, you know how we are. Yeah, nothing special there. Jawas are the same as they've been. I've tweaked their mods a little bit. I use them in Kryat. I can get usually about 400,000 with this team. Sometimes I can hit the 450, but 400 is about my target. I tweak Java's mods a little bit. Jedi, not much to say here except Vastula is now Relic 7. And let's see, not nearly as fast as she should be. 8-3. I guess she does special. Special. These mods are actually pretty bad. Only plus 100. Got 10 there. Let's take a look here. I don't really need offense on her, but let's take a look. Well, plus 4 speed. Alright. Wow, that is only 10 speed. Jeez. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot sitting around. Doesn't really matter what she's got. 14, so 1 more speed. Health, defense. Yeah, we're good. So there we go. 3 more speed. You know, there's only so much I got, you know. I could probably steal mods from someone, but whatever. And then everybody's all the same. I think Juhani being here is new-ish, but nothing too special there. Mandalorian, again, not much has changed, except we have boosted up Maul. These 2 guys I'd like to run higher, but haven't had the time. Armor is stuck here because both of those are Chirotech, and I have higher priorities. Night Sisters! Yeah, check it out. I am pleased with my Night Sisters. I was running up Spirit, but then stopped. I haven't given the finisher, so I'm okay with stopping for now. Talia is 7 for territory battles. Likewise, that's why Asajj is 8. Merrin's the big one, of course. She's the new one. She's got the Omicron, all the Zetas. We're up to Relic 5. That is an amulet, in case you... or a talisman, in case you were wondering. It looks like a piece of radioactive fruit to me, or a bad topographical map of a fantasy world. The crit avoidance isn't too bad. But, of course, the big thing with her is 227 potency. Which, let's pull up GG. I wonder if she's still... MERRIN... player data... no, not abilities. Stats. Nope, not stats. We want units. Top characters. For potency. Filter for MERRIN. Scroll all the way down to the M's. MERRIN. Yep. We are still the top at 227.93. Number 2 is 227.7. So, yeah, 0.2% difference. So we only barely squeezed in. But hey, this is the most potent MERRIN in the game, at least of accounts that are connected with .gg. She has that speed just because the potency mods had it. She does special damage. That's a not great crit avoidance. Special offense. It's not too bad. The reason we don't have a crit avoid arrow is because I was able to get a health arrow. Health arrow, offense, potency, and protection. 10% potency, 10% potency, 9. None, but that's because it's a primary. 7 and 8. So I could calibrate these. Well, not that one. Yeah. Okay, so I can't calibrate. I don't have enough thingies to calibrate. I could have sworn that this was only 15, but I guess not. Alright. So, there we go. There's our MERRIN. This is an offense one because it was a 7% potency. I've been enjoying using MERRIN. She's great. She made the Conquest do battles without attackers. That one was really easy with MERRIN. Okay, enough Night Sisters. Old Republic, nothing's changed except Bastila and Sortie. Some of these guys were gear 10 or 11. I ran them up to 12 for Kryat. Phoenix, nothing's changed. I don't even need to look at them because they're under here under Rebels. And not really too much has gone on here either. Yeah. But I was able to use Mon Mothma with Wedge instead of Cara Dune. He's slower, but again, we do this because defense down until the end of Wedge's next turn. And so This is somewhat unique, because usually when you debuff someone, it's on a timer for their turns, but this time it's on Wedge's turn. You could do this to do 50% more damage, but generally it's not worth it. And then he gets bonuses. So, yeah, that works pretty well. As you saw, I believe I uploaded a video of it. Rebel Fighter, we just looked at that. Resistance. Not much to talk about here. I was going to work on Ray, but got sidetracked by other plans. Zori I'd like to work on, but I have other priorities. Rogue One, yeah, there's nothing to look at there. Scoundrel. So Hondo is Relicate. He's been Relicate for a while. That was also for territory battles. I kind of wish I had more speed on him, if I'm being honest. He's only got 140 speed. Only. But it's more that base offense is great. He really hits hard. Dr. Aphra, we finally got her all her Omicrons. She is good to go. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe it was... No, it had to be one of the GAC rounds. I was doing something, and I finally got to do her big hit. Oh, yeah, I recorded that. Yeah, it was... Did something like 1 million damage to Malik or some dumb thing. It was great. But I think everybody else, all the other scoundrels are the same. I don't think there's anything... I'd like to work on him, but again, just priorities. Although he is Relic 12, or Gear 12, so... yeah, it's still 100. Separatists, nothing going on here. Sith. So, got these two Relic 9 because I had to. I'm not terribly upset about Darth Malik at Relic 9. He's a tank. It's good, you know, so that's almost 290,000 health, combined health. And his armor is 68% plus. Then he starts getting this stuff. That's not it. What am I looking for? Crit avoidance, health steal. Oh, against defense. Yeah. Oh, the other one is Dark Infusion is just offense. Okay. Revenant Relic 9. It's a waste. He's an attacker. It generally isn't worth it. What's his damage? 12,000. I've got more offense on Hondo. What's his speed? 335. That's not terrible. And then Darth Malgus at Relic 7. He's been at Relic 7 for a while. I've only got the one Omicron. That's the one that... It's really the one that he needs. That one might not be too bad. On the other hand, that means I could put HK with this squad. Resisted. Oh, wow, that's not bad either. I should put more Omicrons on him, but, you know, whatever. Darth Maul at Relic 7. I'm sorry. He's still not good. I mean, yeah, I could boost his mods, but... I mean... It's just nothing home to write about. Nothing to write home about. Just... Not that good. Savage is 3. I'd like to get him higher, but again, priorities. And Sith Assassin at Relic 5. Yeah, who cares? Oh, the Trooper. Trooper at 7. I didn't mind that. I kind of wanted an excuse to get him up that high. 76 armor. Yeah, he's a thick boy. Yeah, we're almost done. Sith Empire we just looked at. HK at 7. He's still not great. The problem is he's still super fragile. So when he's with Aphra, he dies all the time. Smuggler is nothing to look at. Tuscan. Yeah, there's Tuscans. At least I got them both up to gear 11 and 5 stars. I can use them in Kryat, but I haven't been. And yeah. Or maybe they're gear 10. Yeah, they're gear 10 and they need Chirotech. I'd like to work on them, but I just have other priorities still. Whoops. Unaligned force user. Oh yeah, there's something I want to look at. Okay, so I got a third sister we're about to get. The other thing that we did was we got Cal up to Relic 5. When I'm using Starkiller on offense, I prefer Cal. Mainly because of this. 30% max health and tenacity. Less the tenacity, more the max health, because that pumps up the Star Destroyer. And it just makes Starkiller less fragile. And, you know, the bonuses and persistence, free foresight, defense up and protection up. Yeah, so he works really well with Starkiller on offense. On defense, I still find Visa Smar to be far more annoying because you have to focus on her so she doesn't bring everyone back from the dead. And we got 89 Terran shards. Terran looks... he looks interesting. That's nice. Yeah, it looks... it's an interesting kit. Not a focus, but I will be working on him. Mainly because we're working on Jedi Cal. And that's it. Wookiees are nothing to look at. Nothing's changed on them. We're slowly farming Tarful. Well, I suppose I could jack up Clone Wars Chewbacca. Not that there's any reason to. I don't use them anywhere. Ships, there's not really much to look at. Basically, all the starfighters are capped. Except Scythe. Yeah, all the starfighters are capped. Oh, we only need 20 shards for Executor. Ooh. We need 140 shards for Profundity. We have 7,000 shards. So basically that's 7 rerolls, depending. So next time Executor comes... Alright, I think I'll cap Executor next time it comes around, because that's 1 refresh. Although I really hate that thing. What do we get? Bonus damage. Bonus damage to spell tenacity up. More bonus damage. And even more bonus damage. Makes it 100% recovery. And this adds the stun. And it adds a reinforcement slot. I mean, I know Executor is kind of the poor man out. But I think I might go ahead and pull the trigger on that. And then burn 3 for Profundity to get 5 stars. Wait, we're at 5 stars. Yeah, I got 6 stars. Doesn't add anything important. Ooh, that adds the ability block. That's what we want. Stealth for healers and supports. That's good. And I think... 100% health and 50% protection. Full heal. Yeah, I mean, the big thing is you want the 7-star for the bonus turn to let you pump up for fighting Leviathan. Who's going to unlock it? What? 4 stars? Yeah, he'll unlock it 4 stars. So you'd need 7 refreshes to hit 5 stars. Yeah, I might run Leviathan at 4 stars. Especially since people have been kind of lukewarm on him. So that'll be capped. So he'll unlock here. So he's just missing out on damage and ferocity. That's less important. Missing some health recovery and... yeah, sabotaged. That's the big one. That's the one that blows up the reinforcement. Which is good, but not the end of the world if you don't have it. And this will be missing out on some speed reduction, which does suck. 10% speed reduction. But we got a 20% speed reduction and remove 30. Yeah, and we're missing out on a 10% speed reduction and ferocity. Which will speed this up, or speed one of them up, but again, not the end of the world. So that's the health recovery, 40%. We're missing out on 10% health recovery, cooldown reset, and fear. Although, I gotta say... I mean, we get all that. Reinforced ships can't be evaded. Gain 5 stacks of ferocity. Ignore taunt. And stun, which can't be resisted when deployed. Yeah, so... it'll impact mirrors, because it will be slower at 4 stars. But I think for beating other fleets, I think 4 stars is going to be sufficient. So... nominal game plan is next time Executor comes around, go ahead and cap him. He should be coming around soon, right? Let's see. Star Wars Galaxy of Hero events. Let's pull that up. Proving Grounds, Galactic Bounties, Admiral's Maneuver, Dark Sovereign, that's on the 20th. Discarded Doctrine? Is that it? That is Journey Guide. Yeah. So that's on the 15th. Which is Tuesday. So that is after lock-in, which is on the 13th. That's unfortunate. So first week of GAC, we won't have a capped Executor. Oh well. Yeah, 5-star is 6,000 crystals. 6,000. Yeah. If I don't pop up Profundity, I'd be able to do... Profundity is at the end of the month. We might do a 5-star Leviathan, but I'm thinking probably not. I think Leviathan will work well enough at 4 stars. So, how are we doing for time? It's been half an hour. Alright, so let's go over here. On the upcoming 3v3. So that's going to have to go. Alright. Yeah, she's right up at the top. Well, I mean, 3 Omicrons and Relic 7 she's going to be. Let's see here. Armor penetration and accuracy. Accuracy and offense. Armor penetration, crit chance, and offense. I don't know, I might want that for light side. Health, steal, and defense. Yeah, we'll put that on. Oh, I'm losing that one. Oh, that makes me sad. I'm gonna have to completely rethink that team. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Grievous on. Yeah, that's sad. This is going away. 10 hours. Let's see. I don't want that there. No. I want that light side dispel. I think I want it over here. What do you got? Yeah, okay, I think that'll work. We'll get that stat up. I think we'll use it here, though. Where are you? Yeah, let's just make this an annoying timeout team. This is a pretty offense-geared one, though. And take a look in the back. Okay. Could add something there. Really? Do I have Darth Malgus in the front? I don't think so. I mean, I gotta replace that Datacron anyway. I must have Malgus somewhere else. Okay. And I'm gonna lose a lot. Jeez, all of these purples. Where's Malgus? Is he up here? See the memories. Yeah, here's Malgus. 31% defense. I'm sure I've got a better cron than that. Got all my frickin' Sith Empire on defense. No, not that. That's what I had. 34% defense. Yeah, let's do that. And then ships. This is temporary. Yeah. So what I have to decide is when I get Leviathan, how I'm going to do my defense. Because there's two schools of thought. One is stick Leviathan on defense. That will basically, if I put Leviathan on defense, if my opponent, basically, alright, so where I'm fighting, even when I'm down in Kyber 3, hell, even when I'm down in Kyber 4, for the most part, everybody's got Executor. And 80+% have Profundity. I think I've faced 2 opponents over the past 2 months that haven't had Profundity. So it's safe to assume that everyone has Profundity and everyone has Executor. Although I have faced people that haven't had Finalizer or Radis. But that's beside the point. So you can assume that. If I have Leviathan and they don't have Leviathan, and I put Leviathan on defense, it basically means they have to keep Profundity for offense, because any of the other counters, yeah, I know everyone talks about Radis, but any of the other counters are pretty sketch. Profundity is the safest counter. And I guess that's one of the advantages of getting something first or second time around, is you've got it and other people don't. On the other hand, I've always been on the other side of that equation. You know, I was on that side of the equation with Gas, with Jedi Revan, Darth Revan, Malgus, Treya, Executor, Profundity. Less so Profundity, because I got Profundity in the 3rd or 4th time around. So I've been on that other end where it's like everything's going great, and then you hit that one team, and it's like, fuck, what do? I've been on that with Galactic Legends. You know, when Galactic Legends first came out, I didn't have a Galactic Legend. You know, so basically they could put their Rey or their SLKR on defense and almost guarantee a win because you can't break through. The Rey counter was super sketchy. You know, that was with Vader and Watt and Thrawn before the nerfs. Super sketchy. So I get the frustration. On the other hand, if I keep Leviathan for offense, I will probably put Malevolence down here. And that would give me basically all the firepower in the world and almost assure that I can beat fleets. If someone put the big 3 on defense, I could manage it. Profundity against Leviathan, Leviathan against Profundity and Executor Mirror. And then still have an Empire fleet and Radis as backup. I mean, that's a possibility. What a stupid ship. On the other hand, most people in Kyber 2 and 3 don't put giant FU defenses. Although when you're facing super turtles, yeah, you'll face that. I mean, or if I have the big 3 and they put all 3 on defense, I could mirror everything. Leviathan mirrors are super sketchy. Especially if they've got a 7-star and I've got a 4-star. Profundity mirrors, though, are pretty reliable. On the other hand, if they put all 3 on defense and I put Leviathan on defense, I'm not in good shape either. But if they put all 3 on defense, they'd have basic... I mean, it could be done. But I'm leaning towards keeping Leviathan for offense. Also because, basically, if they put any defense that isn't... any defense that isn't all 3 big guns, I can largely sail through it. Even if they do Profundity and Leviathan on defense, I can probably manage. So I'm thinking of keeping them all for offense. I believe that's also... I think... Well, it used to be. I don't know if that's the current, so don't quote me on it. But I think that's still Kin's stance, is that for... I don't even know what I'm talking about. For GAC, for fleets, it's best to keep all your biggest guns on hand. It's best to put a weaker defense and keep everything for offense. Because, yes, your defense might get swept, but that's less problematic than you being unable to drop their fleets. And because fleets are so limited, there's only so many ships. And God help us, they are probably thinking about making it 4 and 4. But there are so few... there's not a lot of fleets. So it's better to keep the offense. Because, again, them getting 75 banners or whatever isn't great, but you not clearing is even worse. And this, by the way, is super sketch. Sometimes I can get a full allotment, but a lot of the times I don't. It's very it depends on how often Greedo decides to assist and when he gets his assists, because pretty quick here we're going to hit the point where it just auto-kills it. So how many... Oh! Yep, there goes Greedo. It's a little on the light side. We'll do one more. We'll try it one more time. I've already done Jabba and Old Republic. Yeah, ever since they yeah, that's not a good start. Oh, jeez. That's even worse. You need to counter more, Greedo. Or, follow up more. Six. Wow. Let's get Dax or Dex or whatever the hell his name is back. That does nothing. Okay, you are gonna chomp. If it gets much above 200,000, he does too much damage. And runs the risk of killing Greedo. Let's just pull this up. Yeah, there we go. Bonus turn to Greedo. Ah, come on, Greedo. Yep, and Blarg and everyone dies. Yeah, even worse. Oh. Ah, that's no good. I should have kept the 400. I think as long as I get over 400, it's okay. My goal is to get the 4.25, so I need 1,100,000. I need 11 divided by 3, so that 4 would have been okay, actually. I should have kept that 4. Oh well. Let's try it one more time and then we'll call it. And then I can go start recording the weekly stuff. Yeah. We're getting back on track, folks. It was a long 2 months. Come on, Greedo. Okay. Ugh. You are not following up like you're supposed to. Oh, and now you're stunned. You dick. Only one. You wanna... Oh, and now we're eating. Well, this is just... It's just going poorly. Alright, give me back Greedo. Jerk. Yeah. Man. Larg and submerge. That, shoot that. Alright, he comes back up. Let's do one hit. Summon on the bonus. crit, Greedo. Why do you not crit? Crit, Greedo. Suck, Greedo. Well, maybe we'll survive. Okay. Okay. Alright, come on, Greedo. Suck, Greedo. Yep, now you're dead. Alright. Well, we tried. So, until next time, folks. That's been our roster review. With any luck, we will be back next week for 3v3 GAC. Woo! So, have a good one.